Hey there, I'm going to be unboxing and checking out this new espresso machine I had just ordered. I've used espresso machines in the past, both professionally and home use, and basically we're just trying to find a new one that will get you the same kind of quality cup of coffee that you can find at your local coffee shop. This one is the Gevi. It's an Italian brand. Really don't know anything much else about it other than I did a few searches online, read a few of the reviews on it. Seems like it might be the best one for us. So I'm going to go ahead and start with a little unboxing here. And basically I will link below a direct link to this machine, so you can, if you're interested in it, you can look it up for yourself and order it. Oh, there we go. Anything else hiding in here? Oh yeah, dog treats. Alrighty then. So this is the Gevi coffee maker, the GECME403-U. Don't know if that makes any difference to anyone here, but that might be the specific model number you might need to look for online. Oh, there we go. And just opening it up for the first time here. We got the owner's manual. Let's make sure. Looks like it's in English. And just English only. Let's go ahead and pop this machine out. Looks like it's got some decent packing there. Protected in shipping. There's the portafilter. Looks like the scoop and tamper. Put this to the side here. Oh. Alright, so looks like this one here has a pressure gauge to make sure it, once it's loaded with water and heated properly, it should let you know when it's going to be ready to perform functions of using the steam wand for frothing milk, and also when you're ready to pull shots of espresso. A couple of control buttons for that. Let's see, there's a tank on the back. This tank is removable. And it looks like you can fill it up with enough filtered water so you can make several beverages before you have to refill the tank. So, and from what I remember on reading about this, on top of this access also a cup warmer, so you could invert a cup, sit it on top of there while you're brewing a beverage, and you won't be basically pulling shots or pouring milk into a cold coffee cup. So I think what we'll do next is take a moment to look through the instruction manual, clean up everything, and then we'll go ahead and do some practice beverages. Okay, just did a little cleaning of the machine, did one little test beverage off camera just to make sure everything's working properly on it, and everything seems to be in order. Some things about making espresso. I would mention, if you're using whatever coffee you use, you do need to make sure it is ground fine for the espresso grind. Otherwise, if you use anything coarser, the water will not properly flow through the portafilter. It'll go too fast, and you'll have espresso that is just really weak. So you make sure when you use your coffee grind, have it on the fine, and make sure you use quality espresso. And I would say, if you already have a grinder, grind it as you go. Otherwise, just make sure when they do grind it for you that it is, like I said, ground fine for espresso. Other things you want to make sure, use filtered water whenever you fill your water tank, unless you like the taste of your tap water, because that's going to totally affect the taste of your beverage. Another thing I would say too, whatever milk you choose makes a difference. I'm using an alternative Plant-based milk, we're going to be using soy when I make it. Not that I don't drink regular milk, I just like the taste of the soy. And that's going to be mostly it right now. I'll go ahead and demonstrate how we load up the portafilter with coffee and tamp it, and then place it in there, and then we'll steam up some milk, and we'll go ahead and start with a latte. Okay. All right, so I've already got some pre-ground coffee. I'm going to take a scoop of that. Try and do a level scoop. Place it into the portafilter. Make a little mess on the side while you're at it. Wipe it down. And you don't want to press it too hard, but you got to get it to where it's in there pretty tight so it'll make a puck. Okay, one thing also, this machine did not come with a steam pitcher or shot glasses, so I went ahead and ordered a steaming pitcher with a thermometer to basically, what you need a thermometer for is when you want to, this doesn't have an automatic shut off either, so once you get the desired temperature of your milk you're frothing, you'll have to shut it off. And basically the temperature you want to go for is like about 140 to 160. That's kind of what they usually do in most of the coffee shops. And the shot glass I got, basically this one has a little handle on it, has some measurements on the side, and this believe can hold up to 3 ounces. So 2 shots would be 2 ounces, and it has the markings on it right there to let you know when to pull off the shot, stop the shots, because basically, like I said, this is not an automatic machine, and if you don't stop it, it's going to overflow. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get ready to steam some milk. And like I said, I'm going to use soy milk. I got an organic vanilla soy. And you don't want to fill the pitcher too full, because what happens is when you're steaming it and aerating it, the foam will rise and it'll pretty much double in the amount. So I filled the pitcher about half full. Next thing you want to do is on the side here, there's 2 switches. One is for pulling shots, one is for getting the milk frother to warm up and produce pressure. You want to go ahead and do that one first. I always think it's best to steam your milk first. That way your shots aren't just sitting there getting cold and expiring and turning bitter. So this might just take a moment for it to develop pressure. Now down here there's indicator lights to let you know when the machine is ready. First light shows, I think, for pulling shots. The second one is the one that will indicate when there's enough pressure and steam ready for the milk to go under the frother. This will just take a moment. Usually I think it said in the instructions about 20 seconds to get your machine ready. Now the first drink I'm going to make is the cafe latte. It looks like the green indicator light is ready. So what you do is you place your steam pitcher in where the tip of that is submerged, and the side here. Get it to where the tip is just slightly out. There we go. And I'll keep an eye on the temperature gauge. An important thing also is after every use, you'll want to flush the steam wand and wipe down that steam wand as well. Otherwise, the milk will dry inside it and can clog it. And plus, the next time you make a beverage, it'll be pretty nasty because there'll be those dried milk bits will come off into the drink. All right, looks like we're just over 140. We'll stop it. The milk will continue to rise a little bit in temperature. I'll just wipe that off there, and we'll blow out the steam. Okay, that's gonna be a little hot. The next thing you want to do is turn off the milk frother. set your shot glass below. All right, go ahead and let's try to pull a double shot here. It's looking pretty good right there. So the perfect shots are going to have the heart, the body, and the crema. That's a little. Let's go ahead and stop that. That's quite the crema on top. That looks great. Okay, and it's going to continue dripping a little bit, but there you go. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pour our shots in our little mug here. Let's see. All right. Sorry, no latte art. But there we go, cafe latte. Take a taste of that. Delicious. All right, so we just made the latte. The next thing I'm gonna do is just go ahead and make my favorite drink, a cafe mocha. So I'll go ahead and, just like before, I've already got the machine set to where the steam is setting up. So I'll be ready to froth. Yes, I am a mess. I'll make a beautiful masterpiece though. Alright, so down there, get the portafilter placed back in, locked in. Alright, so I'll load up with soy milk once again. Now with a cafe mocha, you're just going to need to choose your favorite kind of a chocolate syrup, I suppose. I don't have anything fancy, I just what I had at the grocery store, which kind of works for me. And then top mine with whipped cream. Some people do, some people don't. I prefer it. So let's go ahead and steam the milk first. Now we won't create as much froth on this one. I'm going to want to steam it to about 160 like I did the latte. So we made a practice latte before in this other latte to film, and my wife has drank both of them, so she's pretty wired now. So this will be my first personal drink. All right. Now before I do anything else, I'm going to get my little special syrup. All right. I just put a little bit down in the bottom of that, like that. And what's going to happen is the espresso shots will hopefully be hot enough to melt it down a bit with the addition of the milk too. Okay, let's give that a second. All right, and hopefully this all goes as planned. And like before, I'm going to pull it to where it's going to be coming out with 2 shots of espresso. It's looking pretty good. Decent crema on top. There we go. Awesome. Okay, pour that in there. Make a little mess. My little whipped at the top. Well, not so perfect. But there we go, the cafe mocha. Topped with whipped cream. Let's see. not bad. All right. Okay. My conclusion after testing the machine, definitely worth getting. Made 2 cups of great coffee with it, the cafe mocha, cafe latte. You'd be able to make any other kind of espresso beverage that you can find at your local coffee shop, Americanos, cappuccinos, and probably just if you just needed the froth milk to make hot chocolate without the espresso. Definitely the price point was great. We picked it up on sale on Amazon actually. So if you look for this machine, which I will have linked down below, I'm not sure what the price of it will be basically once this is uploaded and beyond, but is definitely, I think, a great value for what we're getting from it. Also, the steaming pitcher and the shot glasses I will also link below because, as I said, they are not included with the coffee maker, and these are another brands of accessories. So I'll have that all together for you, and until next time, enjoy.